the moment of realization that is spoken about in all biblical books, that moment of remembrance, that moment of truth. Includes a moment of an ego mind that clings on to the hope of me, the person, me, the only one, the journey, the beginning, the end, the heavens, the beliefs, the hopes, attachments, the associations, all the needs and compartments and individual experiences of me. In that moment of realization, that moment, that personage moment, that me person moment dissolves. Let's not say die. It's quite a harsh word, die, because in our mental constructed, conceptual, ideological mind, we base everything on not dying, you see. So what does this mean, you see? I mean, what does it mean to the person, you see? To the one that believed it was all about me, and I don't mean in that egoistic, selfish way. It was me, this body, this individual, this single, this man, this form. I'm still here. I haven't died, you see. I haven't dissolved. It's that moment that Jesus speaks about, a Buddha speaks about, Papaji speaks about. One moment, in that moment, something reveals the truth about what is taking place. And there is a dissolution of this me. But the dissolution doesn't mean to say, I'm taken out and cast aside. No. I merge into truth. I merges into truth. So when you perceive and see, and when you understand from even the psychological side of your mind and your brain and your whole body, that you that still exists, and sees it from the point of view of, let's say, source. You're not God. You're not source. You're not the one that created this whole mystery, this whole magical experience. But you see it from the point of view of the Creator. So you watch the whole movie in that one moment. And it's not a movie in Netflix with a beginning and an end and a middle and chapters and scenes and people. It's the whole experience. Stephen Hawking calls it a big bang, you see. And in that bang, everything unfolded. Alan Watts, he discusses it more in a more smaller way. When you throw the glass jar of ink onto the wall and smashes, and everything appears in different ways. Some ink splatters all over you, some goes up, some goes down, some merges, some stays in the bottle in pieces of glass, some dries quicker than others, and they all trickle down until they stop. And that ink is everywhere in a different format. So this moment reveals where time, life and mind and everything is born from. You know, that. And you're a particle of ink in Alan Watts' theory, but you're also the Big Bang, the whole bang in Stephen Hawking's theory. It doesn't matter which one, they're both the same. They're both aspects of the beginning of life, or whatever you want to call it. So you still see from the point of the person, you know. The brain cannot be merged. The brain is individual to each one of us. The brain is that connection to the universe and the natural laws of the universe. But the one inside, the one that was really attached to me, it kind of dissolves, and you see life from the point of the very source. So you understand that it's not about you. This life is not about you. And it's not about him, her, them, this planet, that planet, this God, that God, this saint, that saint, this theory, that theory. Each and everything is just a little element of blooming. So you're like the flower in the field. You're like the daffodil in the field of daffodils. One day you're here, next day you're gone. But the fear of not being here forevermore, it goes, because really you're just a thought, and the thoughts in your head, they don't stay. The thoughts about me, they don't stay. When the body passes, there's no more staying from the idea, the conceptual knowledge that me will go on. Me being I. You see, some countries, they don't use this word me. They're very fortunate. Some of the Scandinavian countries, they don't say me, they say I. I was born in the north of Scotland, a very harsh area, and for the word yes, we would say I. So you always felt connected when you said yes in your own language. Do you want some tea, Graham? Aye. So let's not go down the I route, you see, anymore. To see from source means everything, even the death of your body, even the painful moment, even the most excruciating moment is okay. Because you've been selected to be part of it. Each one that lives through this choice of being whatever we are as a body, let's call it a body, we are been given that part to play. And it doesn't matter what part you're playing. You're free from the idea that you have to do this to be good and that to be good and this to be better and that to be successful and this to be, lesser and that to be higher. You're free from that thoughts because, well, let's say God, it didn't make it to be divisionistic. It didn't make it to be hierarchical. It made it to be equal. And regardless of what goes on in the outside mind and the external mind and what you perceive and what you've been conditioned into learning and programmed, just stuff. It's just stuff. But to the real serious person, the real serious human, no, that's not the way. You have to take this serious. I'm not taking it serious and I'm not taking it not serious. There's no one that can actually say this is the best way and this is the worst way. This is the serious way and this is the non-serious way. You're free, a liberated sage, from that choice world, that relationship world. I'm related to you and I'm related to this. I'm not related to that, They're from that country, You only see one. You only see wholeness. You only see oneness. It's not a case from here. It's not the heart, the organ that seems to be love and adoration. There is a place in the hara that is much, much, much more. Between the belly button and the bottom of the rib cage, or round the belly button. That's the center of life. That is the core, the root of life. That's where you eat, you see. The brain doesn't eat. The food doesn't go straight to the brain, you see. The food goes directly to that hara, that stomach, that brain at the bottom of the spine, that brain that sends signals to this brain. But this brain also receives signals from some sort of systematic way that U.G. Krishnamurti speaks about. There are people in this world that want to control, that want to, whether they're alien, whether they're human, it matters not. They are there to make sure that most of us don't speak like this speaker. There is only this source. And I play a part, but I'm not a part. You see, there's nothing separate from source. Not even the darkest, deepest dungeon in the universe, not even that place of hell can be apart from truth. You'll not be able to explain it. It doesn't matter if Christ came into this being or anything comes into this being. It means nothing. It means nothing to you or anything else. It's just a signpost. It's a signpost to say stop going in these directions. There's nothing super. There's nothing superior. No religion is superior than another religion. No religion is superior than spirituality. No spirituality is superior than religion. No science is superior to biology. They're all working in sync as the same one. So you find it very difficult when someone says, well, do you prefer Christianity or Catholicism? You say, I have no idea what you're talking about. There are no differences. To the ego, to the mind that is able to fixate and value and analyze and measure and judge each religion through books, through experiences, through learnings, through discussions, through, they spend time trying to make something that they think is divided into one whole. And this thinking is the problem. Humans, we create thinking. We create an idea that we can know, that we understand what we are, who we are, where we're looking from, whether we can be seen or not. What is the universe? Where is the universe? How big is the universe? We spend our whole life analyzing and measuring through this idea that we are different from source. We are different from nature. We are different from religion. We are different from science. We are different from emptiness. We are different from wholeness. There's nothing you can say or do in this world. This is my real free, liberating experience of wholeness through this enlightened state. There's nothing that you can do or say that can make sense. There's nothing you have to do to make sense. It is. Look at it. It is what it is. I am that I am. If you want to be a person, that's your story. That's your name. That's the whole aspect of what you are. I am that I am. And then you can go down the fictitious, the game route, the elusive route, and say, I am Graham, I am a man, I am living in this country, I am married to this one, I am father of that, I am brother, I am son, I work in this area, my aims are this in life, my past involves this, and my memory, and my age, and you can say all that stuff as well. It's just stuff that will be taken away when me goes, and me can go. This me is gone, you see, it's gone. You can still answer to me. Hello, Graham. Me, oh yeah, me. Yes. Yeah. And you're not some sort of carrying some disability or inability or weakness. You're just reacting to life. And we react to life the moment we wake up in the morning. life. Sometimes we spend the whole day reacting to this life. You don't even look, you don't even see, you just think, what's next? What do I do? Where am I going? What's the next task? Where's my next job? You know, what time will I have tea? What time will this? Future. And then one morning you wake up and you go, right, your mind stops thinking and you say, oh, wow, it's great to be alive. And you look out the window and you're looking from source, because there's no identification, there's no insights, there's no knowledge, there's nothing that's going to push you out of this presence, this awareness, this incredible vast being that you have become, that you were never not. See, to see from the eyes of source, of God, or Atman, or Brahman, or whatever you want to call it, consciousness, is to be totally present and open only for that moment. Your mind will wander. Your mind will wander and wander and wander and wander. It will also wonder, who am I? Where am I? How big is the universe? I'm always wondering about what life holds for me. Me. Oh, me. Oh, and then you're back again. You know. Me being back again is me being in presence, not me being the person, the name, the man, the story, the narrative, the beginning and end freak. You know, me is, here I am. Here I stay. Here I truly is. Here I truly is, as that one is. That's the whole Bible incorporated in one statement. One is that it is. You can give meaning to it, you can give names to it, you can do everything to it, you can play with it, you suffer with it, you can have some sat chit and under bliss with it, you can do anything you want with it. Your mind, your brain, your body, your world, your thoughts, you can do your imagination, you can anything you want with it. The fact is, it's just a blemish, a beautiful blemish from the part I plays as it. And when I plays a part as it simply is. And everything is the same as it is.